Nice to be here. This is sick. Love Chicago. Great town. Really nice town. Kind of place where a fat man is respected in this town. You know what I mean? You guys have fat authority figures in this city. Fat man in a suit, that, you know what I mean? It's not played for comedic effect here. No, he's a judge in Chicago. I love it, dude. The kind of place you guys probably use the word pipsqueak a lot. You know what I mean? Like, a skinny man, that's the fucking piece of shit in Chicago. Pencil neck. You probably call people pencil neck. What a great place. Yeah, it's nice. I'm sad your hilarious little mayor's got to go away. That sucks. Just visually one of the funniest people of all time. Really awesome. You'd think somebody that looks like that would have to be competent. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see someone like that, you're like, well, obviously she must be the best politician and mayor of all time. You gotta be, like, technically a savant to reach this high a level. Surely you can't be just a horrendous mayor and look that funny as well. Like, on paper, you have, like, okay, for example, I have a sexy doctor, right? My doctor's he's a piece of ass, I'll be honest. And I go to the doctor, and I was like, hey, I'm not feeling great. I'm like, can I just do, like, a physical? He's like, yeah, great. And so I'm like, all right, can you give me the results? He's like, no problem, I'll call you. It's like, all right, that's kind of weird, you're gonna call me? So he calls me, and he's like, you're all good. And I'm like, what? What do you mean I'm all good? Can I see like, a printout? He's like, nah, you're all set, no worries. No problem. So I'm like, come on, something's up. You know what I mean? But that's the thing, he's sexy, right? A sexy person doesn't have to be good, right? They get by, right? Like, I want a fucked up look. Like, if you had to pick a doctor, you would want someone who is, honestly, you would pick somebody that has gone through adversity, right? You would pick a little bug-eyed black lesbian, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would pick someone who society treats bad. Because you'd think if she can get through med school, she must be the best doctor of all time. And that's what I would think in terms of politics as well, right? And then shout out to Lori Lightfoot, just like, nah, you can be like ugly and fucking bad at your job and succeed. So, in many ways, I'm sad to see her go as like a scion for the stupidest and ugliest in society. Yeah. You got a Greek guy running for me? He seems like the one not to vote for, from what? I've been here for like a couple days, and I'm like, nah, I don't trust that Greek. That guy's... There's no way a Greek business... I don't know, like, just off of what I know about Greek businessmen, you don't want that guy running your city. He's gonna use the fucking city funds to add like an addition to his house. He's gonna take like special ed funds and build a pool. You know what I mean? You don't want a Greek businessman being your mayor. You know what I'm saying? No 15-year-old hostess is safe if a Greek businessman. That's a city. You let a fucking old Greek guy run your town, he is sexually harassing everyone. It is a funny town. It just seems like, yeah, like 7 years ago it was just like annoying, like fucking guys that wanted to come here to brew beer, you know, and now it's like, now just a bunch of crypto cucks coming up. Do you guys have bored apes? That's hilarious. That shit is some of the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, you know what I mean? Oh no, am I losing the crowd? Oh no. Am I losing you fucking morons? That the least cool people on earth tricked you into spending your down payment on a house on the worst drawing I've ever seen? On something that you should pay $0.25 for to come out of a vending machine at the grocery store? That's so fucking sick. Well, if you're mad, just know I have 25 of your real dollars. You know what I mean? The money I'm getting tonight is not theoretical. I will be able to spend it. I hope I haven't offended any Elon Musk reply guys. Elon, please, Doge, pump it. My wife is gonna leave me. I believed in you, please, sir. That guy sucks dick as well, by the way. It's so funny. He didn't do shit. He just bought. He didn't make the car. You know that, right? He just bought. He bought into the company. He just like his family had emerald money from like just whipping. He's from like the most racist country there is. You know what I mean? Like South Africans are just Danish people that like were like, America's not racist enough. We're gonna go. Why get slaves and bring them? Let's go straight to the source. That's what South Africa is. That's where he's from. His family just made a bunch of money off fucking emerald mines, and then he bought into other people's successful companies. And then I'll give him credit, the technology he knows about is hair plugs, right? Those look awesome. You know what I mean? I gotta hand it to my boy Elon on that one. Have you seen that one fucking picture where he looks like Nosferatu? He's just like, the man looks good. The plugs look good. I'll give him credit for that. But everything else he can suck my dick on. The tunnel? What the fuck is that? We're gonna. That's awesome, dude. You just have to have an accent people can't place, and they think you're smart. Didn't he just like kill monkeys? Didn't he just put like? He tried to put fucking computer chips in monkeys' brains. That's awesome. That's like he's not. That's just like. That's what a stupid person thinks smart people should do. You know what I mean? That's like from shitty sci-fi from 40 years ago. He's like, would any of you do that? Would anyone put it? That's so funny. I bet you there's guys who wouldn't get the vaccine that would love an Elon chip in their brain. Goddamn. Would anybody get a chip? That seems so hilarious to me. Just fucking, you're trying to like think. You're trying to think about a memory, and an ad starts playing. You're just like. You getting jacked off in 8th grade is sponsored by Spotify. Renew your Spotify membership to remember what Julie's tits look like. What's the oldest person you've... Anybody much older than you or no?
Of course.
Of course? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Who was the older lady that you hooked up with?
A good 48.
Good 48. How old were you?
I like 19.
You were 19? 20? Holy shit. How'd you meet her?
Drunk at a bar.
Drunk at a bar. All right. Nice. Hell yeah. So you were just...
I don't know.
Okay. All right. You got a good attitude about it at least. That is the most cheerful recounting of sexual assault I've ever heard in my life. You said like somebody put a whoopee cushion under your chair. I think I was right. That was kind of kooky. Okay, so you were drunk underage, and
Yes. So whole story quickly.
Yes.
Go to her house.
Okay.
We're sleeping together.
Okay.
I get impotent, and her child walks in.
Oh my God, you get impotent. Thank you for using technical language.
Yeah.
So, okay, so she takes you back to her
And
place.
then I get in my car, drive down a one-way, and a
Okay.
bum throws his bike in front of my car.
Wow.
Pulling into a CVS.
Now you tried to gloss over the fact that you didn't get hard, and you're like, why don't we just kind of get back in there for 1 second? We can get back. The bum is very interesting. Yeah, I appreciate what you tried. You gave me little crumbs to throw me off the scent. You're like, we went back to her place. I couldn't get hard. Her kid walks in. I'm 19 in the prime of my life. Couldn't get an erection. And then a fucking hobo comes out of nowhere. You're just throwing shit in there so that we all forget that you couldn't get hard. And now you had sex a bunch of times before? I don't know. You seem like a...
No, dude.
So was that the first time you fucked anyone?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
Well,
that
fucking...
is the story, yeah. And
Okay.
no, yeah, please move on.
Okay, I'm not moving on. That's not how this works. You don't decide when I move on. you just bought yourself 2 extra minutes, pal, all right? Every time you tell me what to do, we get deeper into detail. So you're probably thrilled though, right? Because you're 19. Was she hot or what are we looking like?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You're 19.
Yeah, okay. So no, but you're 19, is that what you mean? All right, and then a hobo threw a bike at your car also. Interesting. Something, Carmen, you must have pissed him off, because I mean, for a homeless man, a bike is like, that's like his whole net worth, you know what I mean? Did you antagonize this homeless man in any way?
No, dude, it's a setup.
It's a setup?
He throws the bike.
You think the old lady was in on it with him? She's like, look, I'll suck his dick poorly. I'm gonna suck his dick until he can't get hard, and then you'll throw your bike at his Honda Civic, and then we'll take his catalytic converter. You think you think they're running a long con on you? You were supposed to be with your ex at this show? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Okay, and you're solo right now, or you bring a friend? No, I'm alone. You're alone, Jay? I'm just really sitting in it, huh? You're just putting your arm around the chair. Isn't that funny, honey? I'm sorry. What happened? How long when did you break up? Recently?
It was like a couple months ago, but it turned out, she was bisexual the whole relationship.
Okay, okay. Hold on, time out, everyone, relax. You're like, she's bisexual the whole relationship, as if yeah, probably. It didn't dawn on her in the middle. She was straight at first, and then she had a diet soda that had been sitting in the sun too long. And my sweet angel is gone. Thanks to a diet Dr. Thunder gone awry. So she was bi and what? She hadn't tried it out enough, and so she was like, I gotta go, I gotta eat a little pussy.
No, I let her eat a little pussy.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. You let her, okay. It's interesting. Who do you think was pulling the strings, pal? Wow, how generous of you. Yeah, I let her cheat on me, but it was with a chick, so it was actually awesome. I'm with you. I'm actually the same kind of stupid as you, so I get why you thought you were in charge, but she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go, oh, you're so nice. I wasn't gonna do this one way or another. Yeah, maybe it wasn't meant to be, is really what it comes down to. And she maybe was a coward that didn't want to say she didn't like you that much. So she's like, I'm actually gay, your move, you know? You're like, fuck, she's got me. Any rebounds, or are you just sad, or what?
Well, I hooked up with the cougar last week.
Okay, nice, all right. This guy dates like he's on Pornhub. He's like, which category? Bi-curious girlfriend? How much older than you?
She was 44, I'm 28.
Ooh, that's nice, dude. You think you gonna be in her roster, you think, or what do you think?
She likes showing me 80s movies.
Damn. This guy got sucked off and saw Caddyshack for the first time. That's an awesome afternoon. That's an awesome evening, dude. Good for you. That's your big takeaway? That's awesome, dude. Huh? It was Roadhouse? Oh, dude. She's awesome. Is she around? Is she in Atlanta? Tell her to come to the Late Show. Tell her to come to the Late Show. We'll watch Rocky 3 in my hotel room afterwards. Dude, that's sick. Honestly, I'm really happy for you, because Roadhouse is sick, and you probably got top, so that's an awesome day. You're fine, dude. That's even for getting broken up with by a bi girl. You're good. I feel no sympathy towards you whatsoever. Anybody here have kids?
Yes.
Okay, nice. How's it going, man? Huh?
I give it a strong 7.
You give it a strong 7? All right, don't let your kids hear that. What, oh, you know how that thing most people describe as the most magical thing that's ever happened to them? For me, it's a solid C. How many kids do you have? One. Okay. Did you want to have him or her or them?
I could not have any more.
You could not. Okay.
I could not have any more.
You could not have. Why are we doing riddles right now? Why? I'm not trying to cross your bridge, even though you have the voice for it. Answer me this riddle 3, and I'll tell you why I don't have more kids. What do you mean you could not have one?
No, let's not do it.
Okay. It's not even close to an answer either, but it's fine. That's all right. The answer's no. You don't. Okay. Was that so hard to do in the first place? I don't know why we had to do a logic puzzle. Huh? The next one you'll do great. That's awesome, dude. This man, the next one. This man's treating fucking children like a drawing of fucking Goku. He's like, all right, the hair was fucked up on this one, but the next one I'll get. The next person? Okay, listen, whatever. None of us think it's gonna go good for your kid, I'll be honest with you. Oh, you meant the next question, not the next kid. All right, that's better. That's a lot better. All right, you don't have to hop. Strange guy. All right. You still with the woman you had the kid with?
I have the kid, no women.
You had the kid, no women.
Single dad.
Single dad. Oh, okay, there you go. All right. How about a nice hand? but it was you didn't like adopt a kid. You knocked somebody up and then she was like, you know, she did the rare. She flipped it on you, huh?
Yes.
You must have been like, wait, what? This was my move. You're like, I was being the good guy. How the fuck are you gone?
I'm the young white girl. She's the old drug-dealing black guy.
Oh wow, yeah. I don't know that we need to put it in those terms. I think plenty of men of all races have abandoned their children. What's your background, Raph? Mexican. See, we got a Mexican deadbeat dad up here, you know? Not just black guys. Still a minority, though, so not the best example, I guess. All your siblings are of a different race. Oh, okay, I see. Mom was going for the bingo card. Damn, how many siblings do you have? Oh, I don't know. It's getting too much, but it's all right. We don't need the whole family tree. 10? Damn. 9. And they're all a different... That's actually hard to pull off. They're all... This one's Laotian. You run out of white, black, Mexican, you run out of the big ones quick, you know? That's 4. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. Nice. That's fun. Any immigrants here? Yeah? Where are we from? Huh? Iran, nice. That's a good one. How we doing? You like your parents?
Yeah.
Do you? One of them. There we go. That's about right. Gotta be your mom, right? Yeah, for sure. 100%. When's the last time you and your dad hugged?
Pre-pandemic.
But what about, don't let the pandemic be the bailout. What about before that? How many years since 2020 was it?
Oh, he almost died, so...
Oh, at the pandemic?
No.
Just on some own shit? What was he up to?
He was stabbed by a chick named Hitler.
He was stabbed by a woman named Hitler, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you can Google that.
You're saying that, and I'm supposed to listen to that and be like, oh, that's something that A, makes sense, and B, happened. That's what you expect me to do hearing that sentence. Your Iranian deadbeat father was stabbed by a woman named Hitler almost to death. And I'm supposed to be like, oh, cool, that's awesome. No, I knew a guy from Iraq whose mom was beaten by Mussolini, so that makes a lot of sense. So why don't you give me a little background on Mrs. Hitler? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? That was her first name? No, her last name was Hitler. Her first name was Hitler.
It was like her hippie name. It was.
That's not her hippie name. Peace and love, brother. We're starting a commune. We're gonna call it Auschwitz. She chose the name Hitler. All right, let's see what you got. What fucking weird website you're gonna show me. I hope you're not on the fucking. I hope you're not on the Wise Guys Wi-Fi. There's about to be a SWAT team that comes in.
Hippie named Hitler stabbed man at huge gathering for free spirits and nudists.
Okay, I'm gonna need to read that. It sounds like you're making that up. This is from the Daily Mail. Okay, June 2014. Hunt for hippie called Hitler after she stabbed man at huge gathering of free spirits and nudists in Utah. Real name Leilani Novak Garcia. Allegedly screamed, "I'll kill you," before pouncing on an unidentified man who I think we can identify. Just before 1 a.m., the man suffered 2 stab wounds, according to Unita National Forest Rangers. Shit, they never named your dad in this, bro? You realize you could just have
there's
this.
one with his name I could fuck.
That's fucking incredible, dude. How about I said? Also, we buried the lead that your father was at a gathering of free spirits and nudists with a women named Hitler.
He just wanted to check it out.
He just wanted to see what was up. Hey, are your parents still together? No. Dude, that's awesome. Just some Iranian guy like, "Hey, baby girl, how you doing? Hello, I'm free spirit." They're like, "Why are you naked?" And he's like, "I am. This is my body hair." Are you sure you're not wearing a sweatsuit? That's awesome, dude. You know what? I gotta say, he seems like a piece of shit dad, but seems like a pretty chill guy. You know what I mean? Damn, that's sick, dude. You got the outdoorsy shit. You guys like it here? You like that one? Yeah? You don't like it? Why not, man?
I'm from Mexico.
You're from Mexico, okay. You grew up in Mexico, or you?
Yeah, I was born in Mexico.
You were born in Mexico. When did you come here?
When I was 8.
When you were 8. You trying to go back? What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah? My dad was always like, "We're going back to Greece," right? And he would always say that, and it's like, why would we do that? Like, it is... America sucks dick, but it's still the best. You know what I mean? It's still the best option. There's no good ones. Your family came, I'm guessing? You didn't pick up and move as an 8-year-old? Yeah. So why don't you like Denver? What about it?
Oh, man.
You just don't like the vibes?
Yeah, the vibe.
Is shit going bad for you here?
Always, man.
Always?
I think it's just me, honestly.
It's just you. All right. You switched up your...
But here, they just don't speak Spanish.
They don't speak Spanish. Your English is pretty good, though. You know what I mean? You know? Why do you need Spanish? I mean, no one speaks Greek either, but I don't give that much of a fuck, you know? Interesting. That's all right. You're proud of Mexico. That's all right. That's nothing wrong with that. But shit is going bad for you, though? Is that... You're not doing well in that? Is your whole family still in Denver?
Just my dad and my mom, but they're getting divorced.
They're getting divorced now? Oh, you don't know them. What if he beats the shit out of his mom? They could have a horrible fucking... I'm sorry to accuse your father of... Are you the only child?
No, I have a brother.
You have a brother. How old are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21. So are you the youngest or oldest?
Yeah.
Youngest. So they waited till you were 21 to get divorced. Interesting. How old are your parents? Old? You don't know? 50s? Is that right? 40s, 50s?
I'm here 60.
60, okay. Damn, so who initiated? Do you feel like talking about this? I'm sorry. You're like, I just want to get over it. I'm just going to go watch a night of comedy. It's pretty traumatic to have my family torn apart. But I'm gonna have a nice, easygoing night of just goofs. So, what do you think is the reason your parents got divorced? Your dad's out for some new pussy at 60? Damn, dude. Damn, that's truly 100% what it is, huh? Yeah. Wow. Interesting, okay. And is he doing well in life? How's he, like, why does he think he can do this? Is he hot? Is your dad hot? No. Is your mom hot? No disrespect. Who's hotter? Would you fuck his mom? Would you fuck his mom? Would you fuck his dad? You'd fuck his dad? Okay, so neither one of them are that fuckable, but your dad's like, it's time to fucking go. I don't give a fuck. Damn. He's an asshole. Has he cheated before, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Interesting. Now he's gonna make it official. What's the point? Huh? Does he have a girlfriend or anything like that?
He's already got a fiance.
He's got a fiance. He's not even divorced.
He got divorced like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, they got divorced 2 weeks ago. Fiance. Damn, that's fucked up, dude. Moving into the house that you grew up in? Oh, fuck. What the fuck? It's not, Denver's not the issue, bro. You don't You don't hate Denver? Your dad's a piece of shit. Damn, dude, I'm sorry. That sucks. Is your mama? Where's your mom?
We're moving into an apartment.
In the park. Oh, damn. Fuck, dude. Let's go fuck this guy's dad up. What do you guys say? Yeah. Holy fuck. Damn. Damn, I was just trying to kind of ask some general Denver questions. I don't know how we got all into this, but I'm sorry, dude. All right. Well, does anybody like hiking? I don't know. That was my next question. I don't know how we got all the way into your father's with that. Do you guys? So is anybody here? Is your father cheating on your mom? No. Is he for real?
He did cheat on me.
He did cheat on your mom. For real? Yeah. Damn, what happened with your dad, dude? Also Mexican? No, you're not. No. You're not a white Mexican. You're serious? Your father? What do you mean by that? What kind of Mexican is he? Like what style? Conquistador Mexican? You're one of the whitest people I've ever seen in my life. He wasn't Mexican, be honest. Really? Okay. No, can you take your ID out, motherfucker? Take your ID out.
Hear me out.
Uh-huh. All right, too late. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. How dare you? That would have been so funny if you... What's your name? Jacob. Wow. That's so fun. Trying to gentrify this man's story. You fucking piece of shit. Who did you cheat with?
I met her over Minecraft in middle school.
Wait. You know that doesn't count, right? You know. Are you guys together? That's the kind of thing a guy who's never had sex would say. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had a pretty serious girlfriend. We used to fucking craft together. But that was the last time?
She flew out.
She was in middle school? Oh. You stayed friends through that?
Yeah.
And she flew out to see you when?
Like 3 months
3 months
ago.
ago? How old are you?
25.
25? So you've known this woman for 14 years? Yeah. And she came out just to straight up fuck you or what?
I don't think she
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it you? I don't. Yeah. Wow, dude. Had you ever had any kind of romantic interaction with her? Sort of. You were flirting. You seem like a real take charge guy. This woman for 14 years like, just try to fuck me, please. And then she's like, I'm about to get married. All right, I'm flying. I'm gonna suck him off real fast. Wow. So and you didn't know she was in a relationship. When did you find out?
About a week after.
A week after. Okay. You said it's bullshit. You don't believe his story. She was married. Huh?
She got divorced.
Okay. All right.
She was in a relationship with a different guy than she was married.
I see. All right. Interesting. You know what? That's good for her. She gets a year to fuck whoever she wants after a divorce. How was the pussy? Was it worth waiting for? Yeah, it was top notch. You gave me the fucking okay, son. It was... Where would you rank that in your sexual experiences of your life? The pinnacle. Good for you, man. I'm really happy for you. Anybody here squirt or been with a squirt or anything?
Big time.
Yeah, big time.
Big time.
Big time. What does that mean? Huh?
During the middle of the pandemic.
During the middle of the pandemic? Okay.
I met this girl in a hotel in San Francisco.
Okay, a lot of details. Twas the middle of the pandemic. The Northern California air hitting me in the nostrils. Little did I know, just 3 hours later, pussy juice would be hitting those very same nostrils. Okay, so middle of the pandemic, San Francisco, go.
Early conversations, squirting came up.
Came up in the convo before you even fucked. So she really needed to let you know this was okay.
Prepared to destroy this hotel room. Just
Wow.
every part of the room.
Jesus Christ, what was going on? Did she have a gland issue?
She's like, you know how to do it? And I was like, yeah.
What do you mean you know how to do? What do you know how to do? Huh?
I watched the video.
You watched the video? Wow. You watched the video with you watched the how-to with a pocket pussy, you're like...
I was 14 years old.
When you were 14? What? Were you molested by a squirter? Wait, you watched the video when you were 14 and this knowledge kicked in? Huh?
And then 20 years of practice.
20 years of practice. So you're 34 now?
Yeah.
And how many women have you made squirt, would you say?
35.
No, get out of here. How many women have you fucked, roughly?
70.
70? So you're telling me you're batting 50 exactly? You're a 50% squirt guy? I don't know if you know what? Your vibes are really fucked, so I kind of believe it. You know what I mean? You do seem like a guy, just from voice alone, you seem like the kind of guy that moves to Thailand at 70. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a potential sex criminal, so I will. But hey, good for you. And this was the most egregious squirter you've ever come across, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Quite the experience.
Nice.
I had to call for extra sheets.
You had to call for extra sheet. How long were you there?
3 hours.
3 hours? What? Well, okay, hold on. This fucking you had to call for extra sheets in 3 hours? What the fuck? What did the mattress look like? Did you have to wring it out like a sponge afterwards? Everyone, if you fuck a bunch of people, you're gonna come up against someone who is much more sexually advanced than you, right? Like that's just gonna happen, right? Mr. Squirt, I'm sure you.
I lived in San Francisco for 10 years.
Yes, San Francisco, the place known for heterosexual sex. Yeah, you know San Francisco, Pussy Town, USA. You have a kid though, pal? Yeah. How many kids?
Just got one.
Just one? Did you want it? Did you say no?
One and done.
One, oh, so you want, so that was a mistake, is what you're saying. Yeah. How old is it? How old's your kid?
6 months.
6 months, okay, nice. So you, yeah, I'm gonna, in the next couple months, you need to work on your messaging about how you talk about her. I don't give a fuck, but this really could hurt her self-esteem, you know? Are you with the mom?
No.
Oh, yeah. How, so what was that? Was it like a, what, were you dating at the time, or was this just like
classic pandemic thing.
Oh, man, damn, dude. You couldn't have gotten a dog, huh? Could have sent that motherfucker to a shelter, at least. This. Now we're gonna have, anyway. Yeah, that's good. So do you, how often do you see your daughter?
I have her, we do split time. I have her 2 weeks out the month.
Okay, 2 and 2, that's not bad. Damn, dude, yeah, you really, like, maybe say, how much do you wish you had bought a sourdough starter? So now, was it like, so in the pandemic, you're like, this is a good idea, or were you just like, I don't feel like you were like, I'm not going to buy condoms. Which one was it?
It was New Year's Eve.
It was New Year's Eve, okay, nice. And then what, are you like both just stupidly pro-life, or what is it? Never heard of a Plan B pill, or what is it? Huh?
No, not me.
Oh, damn, yeah. Oh, damn, dude. He's like, come on. Let's be fucking adults about this. God's not real. I'll never bust inside again, I promise. New Year's Eve, you said, let me treat myself. You're like, 2022, no more cream pies, but one last one. 2021, one more for the road, and then I'm done, I swear. And here you are. That's, well, you know, good luck. Probably not gonna, if I had to guess, not gonna work out well for her, but, you know. Who knows? She might be a good artist or something, you know? She won't be stable mentally. We can all agree with that. I'm not, don't be mad at me. He had her. I don't know. No, you could be a good dad, right? You think you could. See? I was right. I needed to prove to you guys that you shouldn't have not laughed earlier, because let's be honest, we know this got, you know, whatever. Our best bet is the lady he knocked up marries a nice guy. That's it. You say yes, you mistreat women, my friend over there? Are you the guy with the child? Oh, nice, yeah. Birds of a feather, huh? Nice. So you've mistreated women in the past, it sounds like? Huh? Okay. We didn't need that George Washington preamble. I cannot tell a lie. I have given girls chlamydia. That's all right, man. The first step is acknowledging that you're a piece of shit. But you don't anymore. You're past that?
I'm with
someone. You're with someone right now. Is she here?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, just because you're dating someone doesn't mean you're good to her. You know, you understand that, right?
You're definitely right about that.
Okay, all right, relax with your tone. Are you a good boyfriend now or no? Huh?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, look, I don't believe you, but look. This is good. Step one, you said it out loud. You're a piece of shit, and then you can, you know, that's like fucking...
I was so fucked up in the past that I
Yeah. Oh, you were damaged and broken. Relax. I'm not the girl you cheated on. You can chill out. I just seen so many fucked up things. It's just... I'm sorry. It's just... Sometimes the only thing that makes me feel better is getting sucked off in a parking lot. You're better off without me.
I promise I'm better now.
That's all right, man. Listen, I don't actually give a fuck. You can keep mistreating, you know. Honestly, man, be a good dad, because your daughter's gonna date guys like this if you're not. She was like kind of like the Mario version of the other lady's Wario, you know? Yeah. Yeah, big Wario fan back here? Oh, Mario. Okay, nice. There you go. Congrats, guys. That's awesome. What do we got? Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach? Okay, nice. No, who's the other princess? Just no Daisy, huh? Huh? Luigi's the third. That's so sad, dude. That's one of the worst third wheel guys. It's so clear who's not getting pussy because it's Luigi. There's no mystique as to, you know, maybe, no, that's like, you know, if you were all like fucking bumblebees or something, no one would know who, but it's like, no, I'm very clear, I'm letting you know I'm the one who doesn't fuck. One time at a Halloween party, I saw Luigi by himself, and that was one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen in my life. That's how low your self-esteem is? You dress as the secondary guy? Solo? Damn, dude. Shit going all right, Luigi? What's going on, bro? Is life okay? No, things are bad. Do you hang out with this couple too much? Are you always, yeah. You gotta break free of that, dude. You know what I mean? Forever the third wheel. Okay. How long have you guys been friends, Mario and Luigi? 10 years, okay. And how long have you guys been dating? 3 years, okay. So you guys are really in this dynamic big time right now. This is something that happens over and over again. Have you guys ever had another group Halloween costume? Have you ever done like The Simpsons and You're Flanders or something like that? Huh? Anything like that? No? First one? Okay. First one, probably last one you'll do like this? Yeah. That's good, man. Have you been in any relationships in this since they've been dating? Has it been any double dates or just third wheeling? No, not a single one in 3 years. God damn. Peach, what's going on? We don't have a fucking friend with low self-esteem we can throw this guy's way? You're kind of fucking the money up a little bit. He's committed. He's clearly a good friend. He's ridiculing himself, dressing up in which was clearly your idea. There's no way these two thought of this. You're using him as a prop for your costume. He's essentially a walking prop. I bet you if you could find a Yoshi costume to cover his face, you would have. But you're like, this'll do. This is good enough. No friends? What the fuck? No friends for Luigi? Right. But you see how maybe, you know... It's good. It was coming from the right place, but, you know, I just kind of did break down the flaw in that thinking for the last 5 minutes. If you don't want him left out, I'm saying, do you have any friends he can fuck? Do you know what I mean? If you really want to be a good pal, not matching costumes aren't exactly what would help him out. I think letting this man get sucked off and dressing in a regular t-shirt and jeans would probably be a lot better for him. Just a button down and some head gotten recently was so much better than a costume, but anyway, enjoy the rest of the show, guys. I'm sorry to break. I'm on your team, pal. Don't worry. I'm not. I know it came off as ridiculing you, and I was to some extent, but I am at least rooting for you, you know? Everyone young, I'm 32. I feel like everyone me and under, we're fucked. It's, you know, millennials and under, we're fucked, right? We're the first generation that's gonna do worse than our parents statistically, you know what I mean? Which sucks, but the worst part is that our parents think it was because they were so smart. You know what I mean? I can't stand that. I'm tired of hearing it from baby boomers, right? Like their lives were so easy. You could just win a house at a carnival back then, you know what I mean? Just some guy like, oh, nice, a 3-bedroom, awesome. Honey, we're moving again. Yeah, have you ever tried to get advice from them about a job? They're like, well, did you look him in the eye and shake his hand? And it's like, yeah, I did that. Like, well, that's how I became the vice president of Circuit City, so I'm out of ideas. They all think we're children, too. These millennials spending all their money on lollipops. It's like, okay, I need a CPAP machine, actually, but... And these lollipops have weed in them, by the way, so a little more expensive than you might think. Yeah, sucks. They ruined the world, global warming, that's them, right? Not for anything good either. I think it was mostly hairspray, right? That's it. Like every Bon Jovi concert took a centimeter off the polar ice caps, I'm pretty sure. Like, now I have to fucking wash my yogurt cups? Why? You wanted a Jerry curl, so I have to rinse out garbage now? How is that fair? They ruined drunk driving, that was them, right? Come on. You know how fun that would be right now? You know what I'm saying? Fucking get on one of those electric scooters, 4 Trulies deep, that would be sick. But no, somebody couldn't handle their Quaaludes, so. But the good news is shit is only gonna continue to get worse, so we're gonna be able to do that to our kids, right? I can't wait to flex on my children, right? Just talking to my adult son, like, hey, buddy, come on. You're 30 years old. You can't be splitting a tent with 6 people anymore, all right? When I was your age, I only had 1 roommate, and I owned my Nintendo Switch. So you got a lot of growing up to do, pal, okay? Go get a job selling your plasma just like everybody else. Oh, I need to be patient with you? You tell me about patience when you've jacked off to a dial-up internet connection, okay? When you've accidentally busted to a forehead that was still loading, then we can talk about patience. When you have printed out a picture of WWE superstar Trish Stratus on an inkjet printer to jack off to later, then we can talk about patience. Ugh. Now quiet down, the Boston Dynamics robot might hear us. Yeah. There's no like part of the bit where I'm like, but you know what? If we all stick together, no, I think we're fucked. Unless somebody, you know, assassinates, schmeffery, schmazers, you know what I mean? I didn't say it. Legally, I didn't say anything. You can't get me legally. Yeah, we're fucked. Like, that guy gets to just go to the moon, and this guy will never see a doctor in his life. You know what I mean? I'm thinking maybe it's time to be a side bitch, you know? I'm thinking that's my next move, be a mistress. Anybody here, anybody done that before? Yeah? You have? Huh? Your friend tapped you, bro. Have you cucked another man or woman or whatever? Yeah? Hell yeah. How'd it go? What was the situation? You don't want to talk, they're not here. It didn't go well? That's all. Now I need to know what happened. But how did you know this person? Work or something? Through friends, okay. No disrespect to you, it feels like a slow over time. You feel like the kind of guy that grows on women, right? Like, I'm not saying, it doesn't feel like you fuck first date, is all I'm saying, you know what I mean? How many times have you fucked on the first date in your life? Twice, there we go, yeah, all right. So you're hanging around, you're being a cool guy, right? And no disrespect, I'm just, you don't seem like a Casanova pussy getter off rip, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You're right now, you're so nervous, I can't imagine when it's time to get pussy, you're like that much. You're Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected, is all I'm saying. It feels like you had to fall into someone cheating with you, is all I'm saying. It's not like you didn't pick her out and you're like, you fucked up bringing your bitch around me. You don't feel like, that's not the kind of guy you feel like to me, is all I'm saying. You're not Mr. Steal Your Girl, is all I'm saying. So over time, you just kind of grew closer, and then one time your dick comes out, or what happened? Oh, a polyamory situation. Okay, so, hey, relax. Relax, buddy. I'm sorry you don't get pussy, but you don't have to take it out on this nice guy, all right? Okay, so it was a polyamory, but it ended up being, you went too far, or what happened? It wasn't working out. Oh, okay, interesting. Huh? Did you sign an NDA? What the fuck is going on here? You're not. No one is gonna fucking be mad if you tell us what happened.
She ended up going to school and didn't have time.
Oh, okay, so you could have just saved us all a lot of time. Huh?
Sounds simple, but it wasn't.
Okay. No, it sounds pretty simple. You know what I mean? She was, I know. That's probably what she told you when she cut off the pussy, but it was pretty cut and dry. I hate to break it to you. She was like, I'm good. We gotta make some cuts off the cock roster, and that's all right though. You got the fuck for a while. That's fun. You're gonna be somebody's number one cock sometime. All right? You're not. I believe it. You are right now? Yeah. There we go. He is right now. Anybody here plumping up these days? Yeah? What are you doing, buddy? What are you plumping up on?
I just weighed myself the other day, 315.
315. How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3". All right, we got a right guard in the house. Nice. Why? What are you eating? Anything? Do you have like a? Huh? What is it? Heath Bar Blizzard from DQ. See, this is a man that is spiraling, right? Because it's such a specific order at a specific place. He didn't say ice cream. He didn't say whatever you got. He said Heath Bar DQ. They know him by name over there. That's awesome, dude. That's great. Do you live near a DQ?
No, but it's within like the DoorDash.
Within door? Oh, you get ice cream delivered? Oh man. This guy is applying pressure to the Guatemalan man on an electric bicycle. Ice cream delivered. Respect, dude. You must be drinking half of that, right? There's no way. The Blizzard, it thicks. Yeah. That's awesome, dude. I love that. How many times this month have you gotten a DQ Blizzard delivered? Bad this month? Huh? It's hot. You're right. Yeah. This guy right. These are the fattest excuses I've ever heard in my life. It's hot. No, we come from the same cloth, brother. That's so awesome. It's hot. Come on, it's fucking hot. I need ice. I need to spend what I'm guessing with tax, tip, service fee is $17 for a DQ Blizzard. All right, nice. So is there something going on that's leading you down the ice cream everyday path, or are you dealing with any traumas, any disappointments? Being bad? Bad little, okay, interesting. Did you just get a little hard when you said that? I'm a bad little boy. Mommy doesn't like when I have ice cream, but I don't care. Yeah, nice. All right. So you just like food has always been your thing, probably. Yeah, nice. As a youth, did you go back to anything? What do you think?
I mean, just always having like food in the house.
Always have food in the house. Is your family fat? It's all right if they are.
No, I have to think about it. Think about BMI numbers and shit. Yeah,
Sure.
They're up there.
They're up there. Yeah. Whole family fat. All right. Yeah, I'm with you too. We have addiction in our family, and my mom thought like, oh, as long as we don't get drunk, it doesn't matter. But I would routinely catch my mom just like, you know what I mean? Just like, she's like, at least addiction skipped me. And she's like pouring brownie mix in her mouth. That's my girl, though. She rocks. That's cool, dude. That's nice. I'm with you. Okay, don't listen to him, all right? Not that his sentiment was wrong, but I just can't have that happening, all right? I can't have random audience members triggering applause breaks, all right? It's a matter of fucking, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't matter, but fuck that guy. Just give it up for the mom. Who the fuck are you to ask people that? At least you picked a non-controversial thing. At least you were like, how about keeping whites pure, huh? How about keeping the bloodlines pure, huh? At least you just said give it up for the moms, but it's just a slippery slope. We start giving up for the moms, and then some guy in the back with a weird eagle tattoo, he's got some ideas about what we got to give it up for next, all right? So it's not about you, buddy. It's just, it's a bad precedent to set. Anyway, how about a nice hand for our plump friend over here, huh? Yeah. It is a funny town. It just seems like, like 7 years ago it was just like annoying, like fucking guys who wanted to come here to brew beer, and now it's like, now just a bunch of crypto cucks coming up. Do you guys have bored apes? That's hilarious. That shit is some of the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Oh no, am I losing the crowd? Oh no. Am I losing you fucking morons? The least cool people on earth tricked you into spending your down payment on a house on the worst drawing I've ever seen. On something that you should pay $0.25 for to come out of a vending machine at the grocery store. That's so fucking sick. Well, if you're mad, just know I have 25 of your real dollars. You know what I mean? The money I'm getting tonight is not theoretical. I will be able to spend it. I hope I haven't offended any Elon Musk reply guys. Elon, please, Doge, pump it. My wife is going to leave me. I believed in you, please, sir. That guy sucks dick as well, by the way. It's so funny. He didn't do shit. He just bought. He didn't make the car. You know that, right? He just bought. He bought into the company. He just like his family had emerald money from like just whipping. He's from like the most racist country there is. You know what I mean? Like South Africans are just Danish people that like were like, America's not racist enough. We're gonna go. Why get slaves and bring them? Let's go straight to the source. That's what South Africa is. That's where he's from. His family just made a bunch of money off fucking emerald mines, and then he bought into other people's successful companies. And then I'll give him credit. The technology he knows about is hair plugs, right? Those look awesome. You know what I mean? I gotta hand it to my boy Elon on that one. Have you seen that one fucking picture where he looks like Nosferatu? He's just like... The man looks good. The plugs look good. I'll give him credit for that. But everything else he can suck my dick on. The tunnel? What the fuck is that? We're gonna... That's awesome, dude. You just have to have an accent people can't place and they think you're smart. Didn't he just like kill monkeys? Didn't he just put like... He tried to put fucking computer chips in monkeys' brains? That's awesome. That's like he's not... That's just like... That's what a stupid person thinks smart people should do. You know what I mean? That's like from shitty sci-fi from 40 years ago. He's like... Would any of you do that? Would anyone put in... That's so funny. I bet you there's guys who wouldn't get the vaccine that would love an Elon chip in their brain. Goddamn. Would anybody get a chip? That seems so hilarious to me. Just fucking, you're trying to like think. You're trying to think about a memory and an ad starts playing. You're just like... You getting jacked off in 8th grade is sponsored by Spotify. Renew your Spotify membership to remember what Julie's tits look like.